wake up, scroll your phone, and tell yourself, "Today I'll change." But by night, nothing is different, even after trying again and again. What if the real reason you stay stuck isn't lack of effort, but a mental loop you don't even notice? In this video, I'll share 6 psychological traps backed by behavioral science that quietly keep you average, and how to break them for good. I didn't fully understand this until I started studying behavioral psychology and noticed something uncomfortable. People with fewer skills were improving faster than those with more talent. Not because they worked harder, but because they weren't stuck in the same invisible thinking patterns. Research shows most people don't fail because they lack intelligence or ability. They fail because their brain keeps repeating the same decision loops without questioning them. You think you're choosing differently every day, but often you're just repeating yesterday in a new outfit. The real issue is simple but brutal. You keep trying to change your life using motivation alone, instead of changing the systems that control your behavior automatically. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why you feel stuck, how your mind traps you in repetition, and how to finally break out of average patterns. Let's begin. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most people think change is a moment. In reality, change is a system. You don't transform your life in one powerful decision. You move in a direction through repeated actions. But your brain loves dramatic change because it feels exciting. So you wait for motivation, try to fix everything in one day, then crash and go back to old habits. Research in neuroscience shows habits are formed through repetition, not intensity. Every time you repeat an action, your brain strengthens neural pathways. Think of it like carving a path in grass. The more you walk it, the clearer it becomes. Here's how to apply it. First, shrink your goal until it feels too easy to fail. Second, repeat it daily, even when it feels pointless. Third, focus on identity. Become someone who shows up, not someone who tries occasionally. Instead of saying, "I'll change my life," say, "I will improve just 1% today." That small shift repeated daily creates permanent transformation. But that's not all, because even if you try this, another invisible trap pulls you back without warning. Most people don't realize this, but your environment is shaping your decisions more than your willpower ever will. Your brain always chooses the easiest available path. If distractions are easier than focus, you will lose, even with strong discipline. It's not weakness, it's wiring. Studies in behavioral psychology show that willpower drops significantly when people are exposed to constant triggers like phones, notifications, or cluttered environments. Your brain is designed to conserve energy, not fight temptation all day. Here's how to fix it. First, design your space for success. Keep useful tools visible. Second, make bad habits harder by adding friction. Third, separate your environments. Don't mix work and distraction spaces. For example, if you study with your phone beside you, you are not lacking discipline, you are just outmatched by your environment. Move the phone away, and the battle becomes easier instantly. Thousands of high performers don't rely on motivation, they rely on environment design. Now let's go deeper, because even if your environment is perfect, something inside you still quietly holds you back. This next one is crucial, and most people don't like hearing it. You are not avoiding success, you are avoiding discomfort. Comfort feels safe right now, but it slowly kills your future progress. Growth always requires uncertainty, effort, and temporary failure. Your brain naturally resists that. This is called present bias. Your brain prefers immediate comfort over long-term reward. That's why scrolling feels easier than studying, and resting feels better than building something meaningful. Here's how to break it. First, practice small discomfort daily. Wake up earlier or do hard tasks first. Second, use the 10-minute rule. Start anything for just 10 minutes. Third, ask one question before every decision. Is this making my future better or just easier right now? Every time you choose discomfort, you expand your discipline muscle. Now you might be thinking, but I just want to improve. And that's exactly the trap. You're comparing yourself in the wrong direction. Every day you see edited highlights of other people's lives and compare them to your behind-the-scenes reality. That comparison is unfair, but your brain treats it as truth. Research shows social comparison reduces motivation and increases stress because it distorts how you see progress. You start thinking you're behind even when you're actually growing. Here's how to fix it. First, reduce exposure to comparison-heavy content. Second, track your own progress weekly. Third, only compare yourself to your past self. Instead of asking, "Why am I behind them?" ask, "Am I better than I was last month?" That one shift changes your entire mindset direction. Most people think they lack motivation, but the real issue is something deeper: self-trust. Every time you break a promise to yourself, skipping workouts, delaying tasks, quitting goals, you weaken trust in your own words. Over time, your brain stops believing you. Psychology shows identity is built through repeated behavior. If you act like someone who quits, your mind accepts that identity automatically. Here's how to rebuild it. First, make very small promises you cannot fail. Second, keep them no matter how small they feel. Third, slowly increase difficulty only after consistency is stable. For example, instead of promising an hour workout, promise just 5 push-ups daily and never break it. That's how self-trust is rebuilt. Now here's the final trap, the one that silently resets most people's progress again and again. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they expect instant transformation. They get motivated, try to change everything at once, burn out, and then restart from zero. This cycle repeats for years. Research shows real change happens through consistency, not intensity. Your brain rewires slowly through repetition, not emotional spikes. Here's how to fix it. Focus on systems instead of goals. Improve just 1% daily, and never restart your identity. Just continue where you left off. Slow progress might feel useless in the moment, but it compounds into unstoppable change over time. Let's quickly review what we covered today. Number 1. Change is a system, not a moment. Number 2. Your environment shapes your behavior. Number 3. Comfort quietly kills progress. Number 4. Comparison distorts reality. Number 5. Self-trust is built through action. Number 6. Consistency beats motivation. Remember, you don't stay average because you're incapable. You stay average because your patterns repeat automatically. But patterns can be changed. You already have everything you need to move forward. The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is what you repeat daily. Don't wait for another motivation spike. Start small today. One action, that's it. Because a few months from now, you will either thank yourself for starting or wish you had. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe for more self-improvement content, and comment what hits you the hardest. And if you want to learn how to build discipline that actually lasts, watch the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.